Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Before we begin the video today, I have an announcement to make. You guys have been asking for it for a while. Where can you get a CSP t-shirt? Well, we're finally placing our next orders, and you can get it on our website, CSPRacing.com. Go there now before we sell out again, because the order is going to be coming in probably a week or two, and these things are probably going to sell pretty damn good. Right now, this is what we're left with. We have nothing on the shelf because, frankly, we ran out. And surprisingly ran out before we even posted it online. So, go to the website right now. For those of you who don't know what the CSP shirt looks like, boom. This is what you get. You get an awesome CSP logo right over your breast. Haha. And then on the back side, you get this extremely witty saying here. I went to Complete Street Performance and all I got was a shirt and a tune and some headers and a camshaft and a supercharger and a divorce. It could be a true story. So hop on our website now, CSPRacing.com, and get yours today. Well, you won't get it today because I have to get them in first and then ship them right back out. But you'll get it, as soon as I can possibly get it to you. And now let's start the video. I hope you liked yesterday's update about the progress on my car and the ZL1, and the customer's car, the Camaros that were damaged in the tree fall incident. Well, I have another update. We're gonna go to the body shop right now, get a couple little more bits of footage because the roof is apparently off, which I think is wild. I can't wait to see what this looks like. And then I'm going to tell you about what's going on with the customer. And then we're going to go to the shop and have some more footage of what's going on at the shop. We'll kind of get back to our regularly scheduled program, which is new, so is it regular? I don't know. But I'll probably feed in some footage from yesterday into this video, and then that should get us all caught up before the weekend. So let's get to the body shop. So check this out. Ultimate sunroof modification. Not recommended for everyone, but we got it. So they cut it out right at the edge there. None of the structural stuff is affected. It's all just a skin basically. And there's a new one that's going to go on. It's over here. It's straight from GM. Look at that fancy GM part number. It's that's going to just go on and get painted. The dash is also out, and there's no damage to anything under it. I think it all came down here, and maybe we were expecting maybe that piece. This is probably the only piece that was damaged under it, just a little duct, and that's about it. Pretty cool. So, yeah, that's my update on the Camaro. Also, the carbon fiber piece of the hood is being replaced. That's it. The update that I have on the customer is that the customer did already agree, which was awesome, to a trade-in. The dealership here, great dealership to work with, Faulkner GMC. For anybody that's wondering, because the repairs are happening in that body shop, they were able to offer full Kelley Blue Book trade-in value for his 16 Camaro because they know that they're going to do it right. And everything that I'm seeing says that I believe they're doing this right. And I've had cars through there before, came out flawless. So I'm really happy for the customer because, sometimes that getting on a Carfax is hard to explain, but I mean, it's being taken care of. It's being taken care of right, and the customer is getting another 2016 Camaro convertible that is going to be picked up by yours truly on Friday or Saturday, weather dependent, and
brought right to the shop for the Pro Charger install and all the other goodies that we're putting on. So that's really cool. And that'll be on our daily uploads as well. As another little update for me, I think that I have decided that instead of trading the car in and doing all that labor, I am going to keep the L1. And that is the official name of my Camaro ZL1. It is the L1. And the reason why I'm doing it is I'm thinking I have $9,000 worth of parts on this thing, at least, somewhere around there. And for me to take $9,000 worth of parts off and put it into another one to organize a trade that, you know, also would have been very good, it will cost me way more than the depreciated value would. Like, I would have to have two techs, at least two techs, working for 3 days to swap everything around, and I'd have to fill the AC system twice, which likely would be about $1,000 in refrigerant because it is the new refrigerant, the R1234YF. So with that kind of downtime, the lost revenue from not working on the customer cars and all this shit, I just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna stick with it. Like, they're taking good care of me. They're looking at every single part on that panel and making sure that everything is right. I'm happy with what they're doing, and I do believe that I'm gonna have a good car come back to me. So now we're gonna go to the shop and get a light update, because I know I talked a little too much. We're probably on about 5 minutes or so of footage. So we're going to try to get about 5 to 10 more. It's our flex day today, so we're going to tune some of the cars that we've completed at the shop on the dyno, and I'll get a quick update on the rest of the cars. Boop! So as you guys heard in one of our previous videos, this thing starts up, and it is wildly loud. We did one of our go-to grinds in it. This is a very common grind that we do at the shop, and so I'm loading the tune on now, and we're going to find out what she does on the dyno. So here are the results from the heads and cam package, a friendly heads and cam package. He was at 435 and 433 the last time we did this. We are now at 500, and that's not right. It is actually more like 447. We had a little bit of a RPM glitch. The sensor is getting a little old, so it does some stupid glitching. But that's awesome. Great gain, 65 rear wheel horsepower, lots of extra in the high end. You can see that, you know, there's 420 to 498, and that's where it's really carrying the power band out. Awesome sauce. Okay, get this shit box out of here. It's junk, just like the owner and the rest of his cars.
Oh, yeah.
Nice hoodie.
Yeah, junk
hoodie.
This at the Salvation Army.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some
Half price Wednesdays.
Ooh, I got it for a quarter.
That's right. I got 260 pounds. Ah, we're gonna die.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking person came up all quick.
So looks like this bad boy is ready to be lowered on. That's how you do the F-bodies. You drop them out the bottom. It's really easy to do. And then getting them back in is a little tougher, but it's not the worst thing. And then this, you got one manifold going forward and one manifold going backward. Doesn't it like swing around somehow?
Yeah, it's something like that. It swings around to a new pipe.
Cool. I'm excited to see this thing in and doing some good stuff. Okay, let's get an update from Johnny. What the hell are you doing?
I'm trying to figure out my life.
You make any progress? Oh, look, the blower's back on.
We won't say why the blower came off. Josh dropped something. Anyway, and this is the forced induction reservoir for it, right? You got that all hooked up. That's cool. Well, almost all hooked up.
Yeah,
It's
we're waiting on a couple 90-degree fittings. Actually, like 5 of them.
This thing's hooked up, like, it's all the way through. What the fuck are you doing?
What?
You gonna shorten that up then?
Well, yeah, I mean, I didn't even cut it yet. These are just...
I know. It's hooked all the way up, though.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're all kinked. I'm just putting the 90s in, so I was measuring these lines.
Okay.
So we'll go to the 90s.
I'm just busting your balls. Yeah, so the customer had the brick. He was getting that reinforced. So that will go on as soon as it gets here. And, yeah, looks like we're almost done. We're, like, waiting on... Well, we're just piecing this back together, and we're waiting on the brick. Cool. So we got one of the pro-charged Chevy SS's that we did. It's getting a little hot. We want to see what's going on, so here it is. We just pressure tested it, no leaks in the cooling system, and we're going to find out why it's overheating. So we found exactly where the car was overheating.
You could see. So basically, it was stuck open.
So it was just bleeding off.
Just bleeding off all the pressure, filling the overflow, causing the overheat. And owner has since put a new cap on it, and we've took it out multiple times and had no issues.
Yep. So there we go. A simple, like, $16 part.
He sprung for the AC Delco.
He did spring for the AC Delco? Oh shit, big spender.
I think it's still like $10 from the dealer.
Okay. Easy fix. So next up on the dyno, we have this beautiful Torrid Red GTO. This is a heads cam setup. It's a BTR Stage 4 cam. So it sounds pretty big and pretty raunchy, and it's got some dumps on it. The crazy part about this one is that when it came to us, it had the wrong cam sprocket on it. When he replaced everything, he ended up putting one of the newer cam sprockets, the 3-bolt conversion with 4 teeth on it. But unfortunately, this GTO, it's a 2006, still used a 1-tooth cam sprocket. It has a 24X reluctor wheel for the crank, for any of you who know what I'm talking about. For those of you who don't worry about it. Anyway, what we're going to do now is we're going to find out what kind of power she makes and make some pretty good noise doing it. The GTO is dynoing at 465 rear wheel horsepower, 436 foot-pounds of torque. Pretty awesome. Only problem is up in the high end, the mass airflow, about 6,300 RPMs, is starting to glitch out. So we're going to have to replace the mass airflow sensor and then re-dyno in order to make sure that it doesn't act like a shithead up top. So here's a good one. We got a C5Z06 with AFR heads, big camshaft, well, okay size camshaft for the 5.7 liter. It's a 229, 230 something, and it sounds awesome. We're gonna find out what she does, naturally aspirate it, and then we're gonna add a 100 shot. Let's get to it. We just updated the dyno software and it's totally different. I'm gonna have to get used to this one. This thing is really impressive. This is an LS1 with AFR heads and a decent sized stick doing 485 rear wheel horsepower naturally aspirated. Look at that, that's insane. What the heck? It's an LS1! And with the nitrous, we went from 485 to 594 and 556. Unfortunately, the fuel pill was a little too lean. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some different jets. I don't have any for the Nitrous Express here. So the customer is gonna get some different jets. We're gonna come back, we're gonna make it a little bit more conservative on the nitrous, and we're gonna leave the naturally aspirated tune on the car for now. And we're back with the V3. The son's issue was taken care of with some fancy 93 octane that we provided, and we're going to see if it does the same for the fathers. Okay, so we got to 628 rear wheel horsepower, definitely where we're supposed to be. And then we started heat soaking, and so we're down at 603 right now, but definitely way better than the 575 that we were at before. So I do read the comments, and I do appreciate it because that annoys the shit out of me too. And I want to let you guys know that I did straighten this out. It's gonna have a little crease in it until it like gets warm out. It's like 20 degrees right now, but yeah. Thanks for letting me know that that thing was like all off. So that about does it for the week at Complete Street. The last 3 days I tried to cram into this video, and I just didn't have the ability to sort through that much footage. So I just included a couple Dyno runs and a couple quick updates. We do have quite a bit going on in the shop here, as you can see. If you can see through the glare of these LED lights, we have loaded everything that we can inside the shop and the other shop, the expansion, and we're going to close up for the weekend. One thing I do want to tell you is that this weekend I may not post any videos, but then again, I may. So definitely stay tuned. The next video that comes out is definitely going to be about the ride that we took in Nick Guitarmageddon ZL1's Silverado with the big brake kit. I am just going to upload this unedited. I sat in the back seat, and it was a heck of a ride working on the brakes. So I'm going to let him load his video first, so whenever he loads that, then I'll post mine. And mine is completely unedited, Guitarmageddon exposed, all that fun shit, so you'll want to watch it. It's actually pretty funny. It was a good time. With that said, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Stay safe out there, and well, just have a great time. I'm out. I'm going to drink. See ya!